Convergence of the series 1 by 1 into 2 into 3 plus 3 by 2 into 3 into 4 plus 5 by 3 into 4 into 5 plus etc. infinity. Here we will write the general term of the series. You can see that the denominator is so related that if you suppose the first number is n, the second number is obtained by just incrementing the first number by 1, and the third number in the denominator is obtained by incrementing the first number by 2. So that is a general fashion for every denominator. 2 plus 1 gives 3, 2 plus 2 gives 4, 3 plus 1 gives 4, 3 plus 2 gives 5. Therefore, we can generalize the denominator of the general term or the nth term as n into n plus 1 into n plus 2. When we look at the numerator, you can see the relation that 3 into 2 minus 1, that is 6 minus 1, 5 is appearing in the numerator. Similarly, 2 into 2, 4. 4 minus 1, 3 is appearing in the numerator. 1 into 1 minus 1, that is 1 into 2 minus 1, that is 2 minus 1, 1 is appearing in the numerator. So, whenever the first number is multiplied by 2 and 1 is decremented, you obtain the number appearing in the numerator for every corresponding terms. So, we can generalize the numerator as 2 into n minus 1, where n is the first number in the denominator. Thus, we obtain the general term. Now, we will multiply and divide this expression by n. Or you can consider it as dividing numerator by n, similarly dividing denominator by n. When you divide numerator by n, you get 2 minus 1 by n. Here again, when you divide this expression by n, here actually 3 terms are appearing are having n. So if this expression you are dividing by n, you obtain 1 plus 1 by n. Now if you wish to divide this expression by n, so in order to compensate for the division by n, we have to multiply this denominator again by n. That is why n square is appearing here. So we are looking for terms 1 by n everywhere, because whenever we apply the limit n tends to infinity to 1 by n, it becomes 0. So we are interested in 1 by n format terms. That's why we are always dividing the expressions by n or n square, whatever is required to bring the n to the denominator, and after application of limit, it becomes 0. So here, one term you could divide by n when you divided the numerator by n. But if you want to make this term also have the format 1 by n, then you must multiply and divide this denominator by n. So when you multiply the denominator by n, that n is counted along with this n, it becomes n square. When you divide by n to make this expression into 1 by n format, you will have 1 plus 2 by n when n plus 2 is divided by n. That's how you obtain 1 plus 2 by n and n square here. Now we will compare this with a familiar series. We have the familiar series summation 1 by n square. By p test we know that since p is strictly greater than 1, summation bn equals summation 1 by n square will be convergent series. Therefore, when we evaluate limit n tends to infinity un by bn, we can see that this 1 by n square in un and this 1 by n square, which is the general term of bn, will get cancelled. And when you apply limit n tends to infinity to these 1 by n format terms, it will become 0. So we are left out with 2 divided by 1 into 1, which is ultimately 2. Since the limiting value of this ratio is 2, which is finite and non-zero, by limit comparison test or limit form test, we have both these series behave alike. That is, if the considered Vn is divergent, then Un will also be divergent. But here we have considered a convergent series. Since Vn converges, Un will also converge. Therefore, the given series is convergent as per limit comparison test.